Hello and welcome to the Million Dollar Message. This is your Fearless Friday message with Callie DeBlinda Brigham, calling from beautiful Pensacola Beach, Florida. And I just have to say, I was having a conversation with my friend HDK, Heather Daniel Kent, yesterday, and we were talking about doing hard things. Some of you that know her know that about 3 years ago, she did the Alcatraz swim, which she's insane. I mean, that's all there is to it. She and her husband and a friend of theirs, and she almost died, and she didn't talk about it for about 6 months because she was so traumatized. But now she talks about it and talks about the lessons that she learned from it. And really, she had two choices in that moment when she realized she had paid for this and had probably made a huge mistake and was going to die. That was either just to sit there and eventually just sink to the bottom or swim one stroke at a time. And I was saying that I actually do nothing near like that, but I do something hard, every morning. And for me, no matter how long I have been running is still somewhat hard for me. And I love it. I love the idea of it. I love it when it's done. But in the middle, the messy middle, and I think part of the reason it's hard is I do myself no favors. I run here in Florida, and it is so hot and so humid, and I live on the beach, and we don't really have any shade where I am. So I run in the full sun, I run in the full humidity, and the full heat. Okay, so it's hard, but you know what? The way I think about it is, isn't it cool in a way to do something hard every morning? And then everything else in your day isn't quite as hard. Now, there's still hard things, don't get me wrong. And some days are better than others. But we were talking about what does hard do for you? And I was thinking about my daughter last night. She and my son both had games. He plays soccer, she plays volleyball. And because of the nature of our school, smaller school, we play other schools about our size, and we'll play them in soccer and then at volleyball at the same time. And one of my friends was a mom of the opposing team, and she was just saying how much Maddie has grown since she started playing volleyball just 1 year ago. And I said, well, what you don't see is her coming home every day and practicing serving against the garage, or having me or my husband get out there and pass with her, or, she just has dedicated herself to doing the hard thing. And it's hard, especially when it's new and you're not good at it. But she does it, and then all of a sudden, so to speak, look at what has happened and look at what's changed. And by the way, this is their rival school, and they did beat them last night at their other school. So it was pretty exciting. Okay. But I was thinking, what would be reasons for you to do something hard every day? And I say this here at the end of August. We've got a couple days left in the month, and I do want to encourage you to give it all you've got. Your unit has a goal from the company to increase by 13% over last August, and you get a $13,000 retail credit bonus. How exciting is that? And so I just want to encourage you to do something hard today and tomorrow. So here are a few reasons why we should do something hard. The first main reason is for personal growth. So what you're doing is you're building resilience, just like a muscle. Overcoming something every day will totally boost your confidence, and it will prepare you for future obstacles. The next thing it does for personal growth is it develops your skills. I mean, that is how you become really refined at it. And I will say that in my running, I am starting to do a different cadence in how I run and where I run and just different things to make my skill better. So, and then number 3 under there is to achieve goals. So when you complete hard things, it leads to significant rewards. And I will say one of the rewards that I have with my running is the ability that I've been having lately to run with my kids. Now, my son especially is way, way faster. But the other day, my daughter said, when on days that I don't have practice, I want to come home and run a fast mile kind of close to our house. well, I already done my run, my workout for the day, but I want to spend time with my 13-year-old daughter. And so I have the ability to get out there and run a mile with her where we just get to be together. That was a huge reward for me. But obviously in your business, rewards such as building your customer base, increase sales, having new team members. So what this does for you personally. Number 2, your mindset, positive mindset. This helps you shift your perspective and helps you view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. How great is that? That when an obstacle comes, instead of cowering or being fearful or whatever, you go, wait, this feels familiar. I know how to do this. I swim. I don't sink. And then you inspire others. Your commitment to facing difficulties can motivate other people around you, your team, your peers, your unit, and create a culture of perseverance. How cool is that? Again, I think of Heather and her story and how much she has inspired other people to just keep going, to train as best you can, and then just know that sometimes you just got to get in there in the real thing and do it and see what you're made of. And then lastly, what are some practical applications for you? Well, obviously, I'm going to challenge you to do what I'm doing. One hard task every day. Now, yours might not be running, although that just kind of sets the tone for my day. But it could be reaching out to new leads every day, handing out 5 cards, getting 5 referrals, contacting 5 women to hear about the Mary Kay opportunity, not wimping out when it comes to, that one person that you should call every day, doing something hard every day. And then the second part is maybe finding an accountability group or partner. What if for the month of September, you decided you would gather a few friends and every day you do something hard? Maybe it's the same hard every day, or maybe it's something different that you pick from a list. But imagine where you would be after the month of September if you did something hard every day and you did it with some friends. All right, y'all, you've got this. Pick your hard, or I would say, or your hard picks you, right? Make it an awesome day. I will be off the next couple of weeks on the Mary Kay trip, but don't worry, I've got some great women who are filling in for me. Be blessed. Let's finish this month strong. Bye-bye.